His 37th season as a head coach in Kansas State. Here on Saturday, they were down 10 first half, won by 17. And from the baseline, their performance. But he was deathly afraid. He said, I'm sick about this game tonight.
You play in front of a big crowd at a
start coming up. But you got to deal with Bryant. Coach Pitino said he showed the tape of this squad, their personnel, and what they can do. And there you see on the follow, it's Keyshawn.
Shoulder advantage, Pinson getting to the rim because he can score the basketball. No one there to box out Mitchell. That's exactly what he does with the two-hand easy one.
Long, and St. John's just 33% from long range in the season, but the last 3 games coming in, 22%. How about they'll go aggressively, and that's St. John's by 3.
It'll be interesting to see, as you see St. John's before switching those ball screens, because that's what the Bryant Bulldogs are going to do. They're going to try to get
Connor Withers, so first on Withers. And it's Ejiofor back to the line. St. John's, Baylor comes down and hits a late 3 in a game in the Bahamas. Since been lights out.
Be even more of a big-time win for them, so they got to try to figure it out. You see right now they're playing zone, a little matchup to make St. John's play on their heels, but they're still getting coached against them several times as an assistant at Villanova. So it's always been a Villanova St. John's new got to go here. They got Rick Pitino, and it's only
leaves for Robinson.
Wow.
Tried to shove it down with a left hand and denied.
No foul.
Pinzone turns it into a 3-point trip down the field, saying, hey, that's the guy we got to look out for.
That's not right. That is unbelievable. See him nervous about this game. They got guys who transferred from Miami. Ja'Kai Robinson played in the make sure they can't get that easy shot, that easy layup on that out of bounds play.
Vermont played Robert Morris at Marist, and there's is the big key for this group right now to know where they are. Communicating well there on the theft individually with a great move is Davon Smiling with some injuries right now. Again, Earl Timberlake, 2-time.
Go, here's your opportunity right now to show that you can do what you tell the coach that you can do. And this guy right here, if he does that.
Point shot, not necessarily an asset for us a couple of weeks ago, but trying to see if they can improve it. And on the starting to fit into the flow of what St. John's does.
Level if they're going to have a chance to get back to the NCAA tournament. So he's doing exactly what he needs to do.
First team all Big East for the Pirates last year, and there's a 3 knockdown for
you want players to be individuals, but move that ball around a little bit. You see that shot, that Illinois shot.
Evans on the attack and able to find the floater.
He's an unbelievable freak athlete.
Mitchell. Another long-range shot falls. 70% from the strike, again about 15 points per game from the line. Ejiofor now with a half dozen. And his first field goal. Mitchell! Jam time!
Of keeping these guys out of the lane.
Barry Evans already with 3 assists.
He's just so physically gifted. Someone has to provide some resistance. Again, just getting to the rim far too easy on a Big East team.
He's got 6, 1-point game again.
St. John's got to run their man offense. You can't get confused by them trying to show them zone. And he's got to play.
And the rebound to Ejiofor.
He's still getting instances where they're getting closer. And that's my guy with the midi, not to make that next step. And one of the team's last ones to do it, because the Big East, there's no bottom feeders this year. It's going to be a very, very, very tough, well-rounded league.
We'll get some run in this opening half. Turnover, Ejiofor. Couldn't save it. Mitchell goes strong again and won't, but is wearing it tonight. We saw him wear it in
this challenge. It's an adventure.
And Richmond, that veteran presence.
And so his numbers may look down because he had more response.
These teams having success from the free throw line. Robinson with a pair.
And St. John's, as soon as someone goes through, it turns to man, and that's how you get them. You run your man.
Little feather pass over the top, looking for Mitchell, too long. Wiltshire the other way.
They're forcing Pinzone to be a playmaker.
Will Martelli Jr. saying we want to turn St. John's into a jump shooting team tonight. Second bucket for Evans. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And again, Bulldogs not going away. Another gorgeous feed. How about 5 of 6 from the floor thus far? He was 9 of 9 against a Division III opponent last time out on Sunday. So the ball going through for Mitchell right now. Evans went for the steal. Wiltshire went for the Pin zone. Couple of boos for the guy that used to call pass the defense, but couldn't put it down.
2-possession game. Hey, they get a 3 right here, get down 1. This thing will be real interesting. Scott almost lost pin zone.
Entry for Robinson.
Richardson fell asleep.
For Mitchell, Robinson now semi-final round, did so in the America East.
Saying, you know what? I didn't do it, and I didn't do it at that level. Maybe.
Sadiku Ibinayo, the Iona transfer.
As I said before, St. John's, you know, during the break or halftime, there's one thing about coaching is smart and great as Rick.
At Drexel a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's so cool, and you know, you sit here and you labor, just giving them and you just can't get. That's just
that 3. Wiltshire going with purpose to the corner. Lewis thought about another triple try. Extra pass, Smith, an alley there. He'll kick. Patience.
I guess your son, or coach with your son. It's just absolutely amazing.
Handoff Evans. Waiting. Gets it up and in.
I mean, Phil Martelli comes from great stop. Great play there. Again, knowing they're switching. Fruits of his labor is they are just really taking St. John's to task, particularly in the paint. They're outscoring them in the paint right now. And that's the thing.
And they are taking it in the offensive rebound category. Second chance points.
Right, you can't teach length, and that's what they should have been doing all game.
Nice board for Lewis. A twist and turn. Withers got a piece.
Travel.
Edge of 4.
Arguably their best player, not their leading scorer, but their best player.
Earl Timberlake watching for a second straight game. Lewis, 6'8", 200. Edge of 4 is 6'9" and a rock solid.
For whatever reason, even though Coach Patino warned him, and this guy right here is a big part of it. He's seeing another offensive rebound. He's just tough.
Trying to get it in, tipped away by the Red Storm D. Run out, Wiltshire. Follow is there for Smith.
Get him going.
Pin zone. Good defense by Scott. Forced him into a bad pass. Lewis the other way. Well, the last 3 turnovers for Bryant been turned into a half dozen points. Scott makes the trend continue. Nervy plays for the Bulldogs, giving St. John's great looks and another knockdown.
Each other in the locker room. But the minute they get on the floor, all of a sudden.
With the foul, that's his 3rd. So Withers had the tech for his 3rd. Either way, well, missed all 3 of their attempts from beyond the arc.
And if I'm St. John's, just be patient, run clock, and then pound it inside. Energized. You should be, you know, on fire to play for your. And some easy baskets. They figure out how to score against this match.
In his direction.
Just an unbelievable weapon inside when he goes after the basketball.
Another double-double. The most impressive thing about the game against K-State for him with 28 to return as soon as possible for this group. Said about the Red Storm.
It's important that you don't have these slip-ups because the league is going to depend on that when they start.
In the league right now, in part, as you see the jumper knock.
But you know, that win against K-State was a huge win.
An alley there for an edge of 4 flush.
Put them down. Talk about 3-point shooters. That's that shot. Wow, Ferris knocks that one down. Shoes.
And losing all 5 starters from last year's 20-win team.
Lethargic. They got 85 points, so we still got 5 minutes to go. And that's because of their pace. They have a breakneck pace. They go up, and he's going to finish that all day long. And there he is with the jam sandwich.
Lewis, 15 of 23 in the game for the Bulldogs from the stripe. How about Smith? Elevation. Iwuchukwu in now for edge of 4, tail end of this game. And the transfer big from USC, can't stick it. Evans, nice look. Mitchell, Lewis, both with strong outings. Some of the subs coming in, and
when you allow him to gather himself and get a running start. Good back cut there by Ferris. Said, you know, you want to make sure DePaul's not the DePaul of old. Providence went there, and that's different. As you see Bryant still trying to scrap here. That bottom of the league, I don't know where the bottom is now. You know, the window when it rains always seems so. I think the league is better and it's more parity. We'll see what happens.
In doubt right now is St. John's going to hit the 100 mark. They're one away.
They're certainly.
Ferris attacking. St. John's outscoring the Bulldogs 46-24. En route to the 99-77 win.